With Final Fantasy XIV launching on Xbox Series XS on March 21st, it is time we finally get the information on how to buy the game. So let me give you a quick overview of everything you need to know if you're buying Final Fantasy XIV on Xbox. So first of all, buying the game. You can buy the game on the Microsoft Store, and to play it you also need the Xbox Game Pass, either Core or Ultimate Edition, to play. Though make note that free trial does not require the Xbox Game Pass to play, and Final Fantasy XIV will not be a Game Pass library title. No matter what, if you want to try out the game or buy it, you will have to link your Xbox account and Square Enix account. Make note this cannot be undone, so make sure you are linking the correct accounts. Now if you want to try out the game, what I highly recommend is trying out the online free trial. It allows you to play up to level 70, experience the main scenario quest and content from Realm Reborn, Heavensward and Stormblood expansion, with no restriction on playtime and no requirement to pay a subscription. But the moment you buy one of the other editions of the game, subscription will apply and you cannot go back to the free trial. And while the free trial has some limitation, it is a great way to try out the game. But now let's talk about the paid edition. Because nothing can be simple, there is quite a bit of them. So I'm gonna tell you what editions are on sale, and then I'm gonna tell you what I recommend. First is the online starter edition, which has the same content as the free trial, except without any limitation. So you can play through Heavensward and Stormblood. Then, when you want to play the Shadowbringer and Endwalker expansions, you will be required to buy the Endwalker edition. So if you already have the online starter edition, you can buy the Endwalker edition to add in those two expansions, or even the collector's edition if you want to get the bonus items. But what I recommend looking into is the online complete edition. If you've been trying out the free trial, you know you want to play the game, you can also just buy the online complete edition, which brings you all the content Final Fantasy has right now, or you can splurge for the collector's edition, which gives you everything in the complete edition, along with the collector's edition rewards from each expansion. But honestly, in my opinion, I highly recommend trying out the online free trial, and then when you decide this is a game you really want to play, buy the complete edition. I think it's gonna make way more sense than buying the starter edition and then the Endwalker expansion. Now Final Fantasy XIV does have an online store with some cosmetic items and mounts. A lot of this is rewards from previous events, but there are also some unique store mounts in there. If you want to buy any of these, you are going to have to use a specific currency known as Final Fantasy XIV coins. This only applies to Xbox, and I don't know why Microsoft is insisting that we have like a specific currency for you guys. But if you want to buy something from the store, you have to purchase Final Fantasy coins, which will then be credited to your Square Enix account. I think this is really dumb. I really don't like currencies like this because it always feels like they make you pay for more than you actually want to pay instead of just letting you pay for the item. But just keep this in mind if you decide to get some of the store items. I for one have bought quite a bit of stuff from the store, but none of it is mandatory or really needed, so it really depends on what you want to do. So just beware of this silly coin business that is happening. Now for a short while there are gonna be some limited rewards. First of all, from March 21st until April 19th, the Final Fantasy XIV Starter Edition is gonna be free on the Xbox Game Pass if you have the Ultimate perk. Just remember, if you take this option, you now have to pay a subscription to play the game. But if you know you want to play the game, it makes sense to grab this and then pay for the Endwalker edition when you reach the Shadowbringers expansion. Also, for a limited time, if you purchase either the Starter Edition, Complete Edition or Complete Collector's Edition, you will get the following in-game bonuses: a wind-up Palom minion and the Menfina earring. This earring grants 30% XP bonus up to level 80, and while it doesn't seem like a lot, it is quite handy, especially when you want to level other jobs, as you can play all of the jobs on a single character. I got this earring around the time I started, and it has honestly been really useful. And it's also just a really pretty earring. If you qualify for these items, they will be delivered to you via mog mail in-game. And finally, if you took part in the beta, your character should still be there, so you can just keep on playing from wherever you were. That's everything you need to know right now about getting the Xbox version of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm very excited to see you guys all in game, and I hope you have a wonderful time. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments and I will try to answer them the best I can. And if you want to make sure to keep up to date on the Final Fantasy XIV news, and maybe get some lore videos as well, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. But in the end, all I want to say is tack för att horfa och vara välkommen i leken.